Hello everybody and welcome back to the final race of the season. Of course that's season 1, but of course we'll get into that later on either in this video or in another video, so you have to stay tuned to see updates. But yes, here we are in Abu Dhabi, of course, for the final race of this season. What a great season it has been. The amount of twists and turns, of course, Preston winning an amazing race in Sochi. We saw Preston kind of actually storm the first race in Bahrain. We saw Harry pick up a few races. We saw Preston storm the championship. Williams storm the constructors championship as well. It has been utterly mental. Of course, lately Brazil, Jamie getting his first Grand Prix winning, amazing. In Monaco, nobody winning because everybody went out. And DNF, and Harry had his little unfortunate rage moment, but we won't talk about that again. Of course, this track, of course, for the final race of the season, has 2 DRS zones and 1 speed trap. It is mainly straights with, of course, a few corners, a few just normal bends and stuff, but it's mainly straights, so it's going to be mainly speed and power. So hopefully a lot of overtaking, a lot of battles across these 55 laps. Yes, 55 laps, people. It's going to be the biggest race we've done in our league so far, so it should be very interesting. But now on to some facts about the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix, or Vias Marina Circuit. The track length is about 5.281 kilometers. That's 16 turns in total. And of course, the race distance in normal F1 is 306.183 kilometers. That's 58 laps. That is just short of 3 laps between the normal F1 and our race here in Abu Dhabi. So we're going the full length really today. So huge race, long race in fact, and a long track. So it's going to be very interesting. Of course, the lap record here is held by Max Verstappen from Red Bull, of course, in the 2021 race. We all know how that ended, of course, unfortunately. But that is a 126.103, and I can't believe I'm saying unfortunately when I'm a Max fan, but it was a whole, as you know, controversy, but now we're past that and we're moving on. And of course, the 2021 result, as we know, first place Max Verstappen from Red Bull with a 17.345 for a full race time right there for you guys. But yes, why waste any more time in not seeing this final race of the season? Let's see this action-packed and get straight into this awesome final race of the season. Enjoy, people, because I know I will. Enjoy. It's lights out and away we go here at Abu Dhabi for the last race of the season. Here we go with Jamie P1. Preston's man, he got P2, but he's gone off the track. Rick with P3, potentially going for an overtake, but couldn't get it. Harry now P5. Callum has shot down to P9. Paris P8. Rick has now taken P2 from Preston. Nice work there. Versus Preston slightly off the track, but I'm sure Preston's alright. Who else? Are we missing someone now? Harry is P5. Callum has just got P8. That means that he will be keeping second place, but he is taking it very slow. He knows that as long as he stays there, he's got P2 in the bag. So as long as he manages to hold off at least Charles, he'll be fine. So I believe he's trying to stay with Sergio Perez, make sure he's not losing too much ground. Apparently now catching up to Preston. No, actually Preston getting slightly away, but so is Ritvick. In fact, Callum sits fast time of the lap with 142.652. Ritvick takes P1 from Jamie. Did Jamie let him past or something? I'm not sure. DRS is now enabled. Wow. This could be a real something if Ritvick, well, we are on lap 3 out of 55, but still, this could be brilliant. Who knows, we'll have to wait and see, of course, won't we? However, if we go down a little bit, I do believe Preston is potentially, whoa! Harry goes rushing straight into Jamie there. Breaks, I believe, I'm not sure if he broke, did he break Jamie's wing? Harry's wing is definitely damaged. Jamie's wing isn't, I believe Jamie's wing is alright. Preston now takes P2 from Jamie. He tries again, but can't. 3-second time penalty for Jamie there. Very unlucky. Harry also takes P3 from Jamie there. Sends Jamie down to P4. Now Ritvik is under threat by those guys. He is in P1. He is getting away. I will be honest, but he's keeping this going quite well. If we dive down quickly, Callum, I'm not really doing anything, taking it quite slowly, taking it quite carefully, trying to keep that second place. As you see, not really going up. He's not really trying to get up those gears really fast. But who knows what will happen. And right now, Harry won't even be getting second place in the constructors. You know, so I don't know what's going to happen here. But Harry now closing that gap even more with a 3.4 second gap here on lap 7. Closing in on Sebastian Vettel. Will we see a Preston at Sochi situation here where he just zooms past everyone, gets up and somehow wins it? Who knows? Be luck of a short really, won't it? But we will have to wait and see, won't we? Zooming up there, but Ritvik now still holding off Preston just about. 0.5 second gap now between him and Preston. Preston using his DRS to his advantage. No, now going for the overtake and has successfully got it this time. Zooms past him with of course use of DRS, but Ritvik tries to snatch it back on the inside. Can't, just about can't. However, tries it again, goes on the inside and gets it back. That is P1 for Ritvik once again. This battle is never ending. Potentially Preston might be going for another overtake here. Ritvik trying to fend him off, but can't. Preston snatches back that P1 position, but Ritvik potentially won't let that go. Won't accept that. Ritvik is going straight after Preston now. Wants that position back. Can he get it though? That is the question. I'm sure we're about to find out. However, if we just quickly go down to the bottom here, Harry is gaining on Sebastian Vettel, goes on the inside of the track, cuts that corner a little bit, but snatches it from Vettel. Nice work by Harry there. Now we'll be able to mix Schumacher, and there's not that big of a gap left between him and Schumacher. Can snatch it from him here. Can he do it? We're about to find out. He can't get it on that corner, but tries again. Can't reach it on that corner either. Goes round the bend, potentially gets it on this side. Mick Schumacher doesn't allow Harry the space, but he will have DRS any minute now. As DRS, using his energy at the same time, goes on the outside of Mick Schumacher here and steals it from him. Nice work by Harry to get that. Now he has his partner Sergio Perez in front of him. Will he look to overtake his partner? Who knows? Sure we'll find. But if we look here, Callum now has P3 from Jamie. Nice work there by Callum, but however Jamie has stolen it back. Nice work there by Jamie to steal that back. Goes over the corner to keep that position, but Callum does have that DRS and is closing quick time on him. Potentially gets it here, tries to go on the outside of Jamie and does get it, but however Jamie strikes back, takes back for P3 position. Nice work by Jamie there, but no, Callum strikes also back and gets that P3 position back, but look, potentially Jamie tries to cut the corner to get it, but can't get it fast enough. Very unlucky there by Jamie. Is now Jamie P4, Callum P3, P7, P8, P9, P10, potential P11. No, actually, yeah. Harry zooms past him, takes out P11, almost takes out P10 spot, and has taken that P10 spot from Nikita Mazepin, whilst Jamie shoots down to P17. Very unlucky there by Jamie. No, Harry spun. Harry has spun, and he has gone out of the session with one that was completely going for this race. For one who wanted to do for one who needed this race to secure that second place, that does mean your second place winner will be Callum. Wow. It's only in this corner. Nice to keep some of that speed going, so we can bounce straight back onto the main straight and keep that speed going. Catch up to Preston potentially. It's now lap 14. Tries to potentially go for that overtake, couldn't. Tried to go on the outside, but wasn't close enough to get it. And Preston keeps that P1 position. Jamie now in P5, however, potentially catching up to Daniel Ricciardo. Yes, I did just say Ricciardo. because why not? Yes, Jamie now chasing Ritvic with all he's got. Ritvic chasing Callum and Callum chasing Preston. It doesn't actually look like Callum's trying to overtake Preston here. It generally does look like Callum's trying to stay behind Preston. No, actually, I speak like that, but Callum is overtaking Preston on the outside here. And, whoa, wheel contact there. Sends both of them each give each other wheel contact, and because of that, Callum has had to go wide. Ritvic has dived in on the inside and taken that P2 position. That is hilarious. Callum has just dug himself into P3 there. I mean, very unlucky there for Callum, but it was kind of his own mistake in going into Preston. But yeah, Ritvic now owns that P2 position and is after Preston. This battle between Ritvic and Preston does continue. I'm going to flip between them all, I think. Nice work by all of them. Ritvic is now, however, catching up to Preston. Has the DR tried to go on the inside, but no, has taken Preston out. No, not taking him out, but damaged his wing completely. Ritvic tried to go on the inside and just dive bomb Preston. And now Preston's wing is damaged. Ritvic's taking that P1 position. Callum is taking that P2 position. Jamie may be looking for this P3 position from Preston, and he might have it here. And he does. He sends Preston wide, takes the P3 position. Preston is down to P4. But yeah, Callum now leads this race. Jamie, however, looking to overtake Callum here. And he does. Jamie goes round on the inside, takes the position from Callum, but even then, Callum still technically owns P1 because, well, Jamie has that 3-second time penalty. So, who knows? Who knows? So who knows what's going to happen here. But if we go back down to Williams now, Preston is, I don't know if he's gaining on Ritvic or not. I mean, he is a little bit, but when Ritvic gets away every now and then. But no, Preston is now catching up to Ritvic, and he is darting after him. He wants that position. Tried to go at it on the wide, but couldn't. He just braked way too late, and that just sped him round the corner too fast. However, he is on Ritvic's tail, and he tries to go for the position. Ritvic cuts him off, but can't. And, well, trying to cut him off, but couldn't. And Preston takes that P18 position. There was even wheel contact. They're very unlucky there by Ritvic to lose that position to Preston. And well done to Preston to gain it. Yeah, 30 laps left of this race here, because we are on lap 20 now. Jamie and Callum still up at the top battling. Thing. I mean, even if Preston comes dead last, he still wins the championship. That is a guarantee at this point. So yeah, well done ahead to Preston. Brilliant drive, I must say. However, Callum may be looking to overtake Jamie here, and potentially Jamie spins out, and Callum takes advantage of that, goes on the inside of the corner, and takes that position. Jamie just tried to get ahead and couldn't, and just spun out. Very unlucky there by Jamie to spin out, I must say. However, actually, I don't know what to do here. We're going to go up to the top here. I think Jamie almost got the overtake on Callum, but was very unlucky. If we drop down a minute, Preston has just got the overtake on good old Sebastian Vettel. And now she sees the other Red Bull, Sergio Perez, ahead of him. Can he get this overtake? I'm sure we'll find out in a minute. Tries to go on the inside. Little bit of wheel contact there. Just avoids a 3-second time penalty for Jamie once again. That's a 6-second time penalty. Wow. What is going on, Jamie? Like, come on, man. Yes, here we go now with Preston trying to catch up to a Lance Stroll the best he can. With DRS, of course. We'll see another Callum getting the overtake, not on just Carlos Sainz, but Antonio Giovinazzi as well takes that P6 position. Preston now in P8, also looking for the overtake on Antonio Giovinazzi. can I just say, Jamie managing to keep that 10-second gap is awesome. But no, Preston takes him, it goes on the inside of that corner, takes a position from Giovinazzi, and then there's Callum taking a position from Esteban Ocon, who Preston also takes a position from. Just about. Nice work from the Williams. They are gaining time. They are catching up with no holds barred. Now sees Lando Norris in his sights, says Callum. Lando also sees a good old Tsunoda in his sights. Can Callum get to win one overtake here? Potentially can't catch up enough. He also just has Preston just behind him. Both Williams going side by side here, working together. One goes on the outside, one goes on the inside. They do get past, and a little bit of wheel contact there. And same incident that made Ritvick get past Callum earlier has allowed Lando to stay ahead of Callum, but however Callum replied saying, no, this is my position, get out of here, and takes that P5 position from Lando, sorry. And now Callum catching up to Yuki Tsunoda, who Preston has just overtaken to get that P3 position. Can Callum take that P4 position away from Tsunoda? I'm sure we're about to find out here. Jamie is now in the pits, which does mean Preston, Callum, and Tsunoda and everyone will overtake him, right? Yes, it's happening now currently. No, Jamie takes back the position. Oh, Jamie's back out of the pits now. Takes back that position. Sends, I believe, Preston wide. Callum managed to overtake Tsunoda, sorry. I did miss that. But yeah, nice work there by Jamie to reclaim that P2 position. But he's now in utter danger of getting shot down quite far to at least P7 here. Hopefully he can catch up to a good old Pierre Gasly, who has a big distance on him, and hopefully get on the podium, but who knows. Ritvick all the way down, still in P19, trying his best to catch up, but can't really. It is very unlucky for him, to be fair. We do have 29 laps left of this Abu Dhabi Grand Prix here. But yeah, Jamie now potentially catching up to good old Pierre Gasly. Preston and Callum both working together, I do believe, to catch up to Jamie here. And both get on the podium for the final race of the season. Who gets that P1 position though will be a fight to the death, I'm sure. Preston and Callum do know they only have to stay 5 seconds, well, just below 6 seconds behind Jamie, and they have secured their positions. Callum potentially looking for the overtake on Preston now. I'm not sure whether Preston's allowing him past or not, but Callum has got that position now. Nice work there by Callum to get that position. Preston did try to get that back, but had to suddenly brake. They are catching up, but yeah, they're both now there. Jamie closing the gap on Pierre Gasly here. Wants a position. Can he take it? That's the question. I'm sure we'll find out in a minute, won't we? And does. Cuts the corner for it, though. Will we have to give back that position, though? Jamie will keep that P3 position. So it is unlucky for Preston. So Preston needs to find a way to catch up. Whether he can or not, who knows? We'll have to wait and see, won't we? But yeah, nice work by Jamie to keep it, to be fair. Callum just overtakes Pierre Gasly there. Nice work, to be fair, to catch up to Gasly. Now has Jamie potentially in his sights and wants that P1 position. Ritvick has now retired because he's not been able to catch up. We're on laps 36 now, so that is officially 19 laps left to go. So we are getting ever so close to the final moments of this race of the season. It has been great to have you guys all aboard for this season. It has just been awesome. Thank you all for joining this series, and thank you all for being here. We all of us guys appreciate it, and hopefully you'll see some changes for next season, like Jamie moving teams, obviously, if he does, who knows, or potential other team movements, or potential other people joining, who knows, we'll have to see, won't we? But Jamie now, apparently, reason Ritvic retired was, that's who I was talking to earlier, reason he retired was he was on full wets. He tried to go on hards, but instead of going on hards, he went on full wets, in the dry. Don't know why. He said it was stupid, and he made a mistake. But how do you make that mistake? I will not know. I mean, to get to full wet, where did that go? I have no idea where that went. I'll find it later. To go on full wets, you have to go through intermediates, don't you? So he's obviously flicked it twice over. I hadn't realised, gone to full wets and thought, what have I done? Who knows though, who knows? Wow. Jamie's not that far behind Mick Schumacher now. He is gaining on him quite fast, in fact. I'm kind of at an end to what to talk about, because... Whoa! Jamie spun out. That completely changes the If Callum can... I mean, Callum's 5 seconds away from Jamie now. If Jamie pits... I was just about to say, I don't know what you're talking about. Jamie... If Jamie pits now, he's lost mega time to... He's just realised, oh my god, Callum's 5 seconds away from me, I have to use my ERS. But the fact is, he doesn't have much, because he's holding down the flipping button. 43 laps we've had, and we still have 12 laps to go. What's going on? Yeah, what's going on? Preston now entering the pits. Is that what... No way is he going to pull what I think he's going to pull. He's pulling a Sochi moment. He's pulling a Sochi moment. He is actually pulling a Sochi moment. Quite quick, actually. With 1 second left. Callum now in the pits as well. That means Pierre Gasly is going to be catching up, whilst Jamie's still going to be getting away. That means Callum might also be pulling a Preston Sochi moment. He is actually pulling a Preston Sochi moment as well. They've both gone on to softs. They're both determined to get after Jamie. With 11 laps left to go, they are determined to get after Jamie. Wow. Jamie on, of course, how long? Hold up. Tyre. Jamie on 17 lap old mediums. Callum and Preston on new softs. I'll just send it to the group chat like Preston Sochi moment incoming. Wow. This could be... Well, I mean, Preston catching up to Pierre Gasly, just as overtaken him, using DRS, pushes him one. Preston has knocked out Pierre Gasly, also damaging his wing. What the hell? What if Preston could have pulled away there? But instead he's damaged his wing, he's taken Pierre Gasly out, he's caused a safety car. Was that intentional? I'm asking him, what was that with Gasly? I mean, was he intending that? Did he want a safety car? Because the fact is, Callum, Preston, both on softs, Jamie, 18 lap old mediums, safety car. basically 10 laps left to go. And Preston's going in for a wing change. Preston now dropping down. Preston realises his wing is damaged. I am so confused. Preston now dropping down P5, P6, P7, P8, P9. Doesn't look to be P10 this time, but P9 nonetheless. No, P10. Not gonna be Sergio Perez, but still. We have 10 laps to go under safety car rules. This looks too... Jamie has also just gone on to 11 lap or mediums. He's realised he needs to pit. He's not even new mediums. He's gone for two lap younger mediums, but they're not new. By far they're not new. This is it. Jamie has to have a pushing start. This is it, people. Safety car has gone in on lap 49. With 6 laps left to go. Can Jamie hold out? Callum is looking for the overtake. With Preston up in P8 now. About to get P7 from Lando Norris, takes it very easily. Now after Charles Leclerc. I don't know why I've gone this way, but who knows. Jamie's still keeping Callum at bay. He's trying his very hardest to take this position. Oh wait. Oh no. Oh no. Even if Callum doesn't take the position, he still gets P1 because of a 6-second time penalty that Jamie has got. Callum tries it, goes on the inside and takes it. Takes P1 from Jamie. Jamie now down to P2, tries to fight back, goes on the inside, takes it, but goes wide around that corner. That was severely wide. This could be astronomical. Now Callum charging him up with the DRS, going on the outside, takes the P1 spot from Jamie. Now he's actually getting away from Jamie. If Jamie just about stays in the DRS spot, but just somehow. Wow, Preston even in P3. If Preston can catch up in 4 laps, which is very possible, he could take P2 from Jamie. And even so, even if he doesn't, he's still taking him at P2 due to, once again, the 6-second time penalty. Jamie will be shot down. Preston is catching up. Fastest lap was set by Callum with a 140 point, but Preston beats that with a 140.517 just by seconds, but still does it. Will Preston take this position away from Jamie? DRS is back enabled for Preston now. He's seriously catching up to Jamie, goes on the outside and takes it from him. That is P2 for Preston. Jamie tries to get it back on the outside, but Preston cuts him off and says, no you don't. And now Preston is going after Callum. Once again, we are down to the two Williams for this race. 1.9 second gap, 1.8 second gap. If Callum gets done by Preston again, after doing it to Jamie, he's actually catching up to Callum. He's actually catching up. I bet you Callum's like, no, please, lad, please, lad, please don't do this to me, lad. Come on, come on. DRS now enabled. Preston saying, no you don't, you're not getting away, because this is my position, and I am winning this race. Preston now has P1 from Callum. Not only has Jamie been served, no, Callum takes back P1. This will all come down to the last lap. I'm telling you, this is going to be like Jeddah with Max and Charles. This is going to be the battle of... Wow. Preston could take the position back at any minute now. Will he be able to, though? He is closing in on Callum. 0.3 second gaps. This could be it. The last lap of the race. It's down to the Williams now. I'm keeping the guys updated. Wow, Preston is fighting his life for that position. Callum is also fighting his life to keep the position. This DRS will... Has Callum made a mistake by letting... by going in front? I don't know, 0.6 second gap now. 0.7. But no, DRS comes back into it. 8th gear now, using his DRS. Preston closes in on Callum for the final time potentially, and he can't get it. He cannot get it. Callum storms away, even with DRS from Preston. Jamie steals a P2 position from Callum. Callum has gone down. Preston has taken that position. Preston does a massive corner cut. Did Callum allow that position, or did he just trip? He's disconnected, I think. I don't know. Preston, on the last lap of the race, has taken the position from Callum and Jamie. So, ladies and gentlemen, here is your winner of Abu Dhabi and the whole season, of the winner of the Drivers' Championship from Dutch. Of course, because that's the nationality. He chose Preston. What a brilliant race. What a comeback via... with Sauce once again pulling a Sochi moment for Preston Callum. Callum got in front of Jamie, but no, Preston said, no you don't, and stole the position right back, takes the position from Callum and Jamie. What a race. We have the podium here with our winners here. We have Jamie, we have Callum, and then we have Preston, but of course the Drivers' Champion himself winning the final race of the flipping season. Well done to Preston. What a brilliant... And well done to Callum to keep that second place, but that was due to Harry DNFing. But anyway, well done. And well done to M2 for constructors. And here is the leaderboard. You have P1 Preston, P2 Callum, and P3 Jamie. Of course, Harry and Ritvik, unfortunately DNF, but that does not matter. Thank you once again for joining us here at Abu Dhabi for the season. We have really greatly appreciated, guys. We'll be back with Season 2 very soon. Thank you very much, and see you all very soon for Season 2. Goodbye, guys. Hello, guys. Welcome to another interview. The end of season interviews, actually. I can't believe it's crazy. But so, yeah, here we are at the end of season. And first off, out of hopefully all 5 drivers, if all 5 drivers want to do it, we have Harry here.
Hello.
First time for an interview, and I'm a bit worried what he's going to say because I can never trust him. But we're going to roll with it.
I'll try not to swear.
How you can if you want, just don't do it too much.
Oh, nice.
What happened out there today? I mean, you were going brilliantly, and all of a sudden you clip a corner or something, you bounced and you just went into a wall.
No, during after the pit exit, that really fast corner there, I was going a bit too quick, went over the middle, and it's really bumpy there. My backhand slid out, and there was nothing I could do to get it back or whatever. I was going way too quick.
Ah, fair enough. I saw it. I caught it on recording,
Oh
but
no! Oh no!
I was too shocked to realise what actually happened. So, you know, um,
Uh,
third place in the drivers' championship, though.
yeah, I mean, I thought I'd have done better, but Callum and Preston proved to be a lot better than I had ever expected. Next season, though, I'm definitely gonna, try not to DNF as much and
Especially after
try
Monaco
to.
DNF.
Yeah, well, I wish I was so annoyed. I just put my head down in my lap. I was just like, oh my god, what am I doing? And then next moment, I noticed that I went into the back of Giovinazzi. So I wish I'd carried on with that. That could have been some valuable points, especially after everyone else had DNF. So yeah, wish I carried on that.
What can you do? I guess. So,
Mm.
so the end of season one. Do you think you'll return for season two?
Oh, definitely. Yeah.
And are you hoping to get a partner? And if so, can you give us any clues on who that might be?
Well, um, I have spoken to someone, and it's being put on hold for this season. So I'm driving alone again for this season. But
Oh,
season three, that's when someone will be joining me.
very interesting, very interesting. Well, thank you for joining this interview. I do appreciate it. Good luck in the new season. And
Thank you.
yeah, hopefully it'll be starting very soon. And hopefully we'll see you win some more Grand Prix. But who knows? See you in a bit, yeah.
Hopefully, yeah. See you in a bit. Bye bye.
Bye. Yes, that was Harry. And we'll be right back in a minute with someone else. Thanks, guys. Appreciate it. Hello, guys. We're back with another interview. We have here the second driver of the day, Jamie. Of course, Mercedes had a very unlucky race today. What can you tell us about that, Jamie?
Um, oh, Today's race, honestly, was my race to win. Honestly, I was leading for so long, and I was at least after Callum pitted, I was at least 30 seconds ahead of him, even though I'd pitted as well. And then the safety car came out, and it just ruined my race really because I didn't have. All I had was use softs and use mediums, or it was new hards. But new hards take time to get to temperature, so I just went for the used mediums. That's the only option I had.
I mean, at least you still got on the podium.
Yeah, but that was just my race to win.
Yeah, I
I
get what you
got
mean.
ruined by the safety car.
Well, it was very unlucky, I must say. I mean, at least you won Brazil, though.
Yeah, would have been nice to win again though.
Yeah. So, end of season one, obviously. Are you coming back for season two?
Yeah.
Okay. And obviously, we spoke a while about you potentially looking to move to a new team. Can you comment any further on that?
I am moving team, but it's with the same teammate.
Oh, so Reykjavik's moving as well.
Yes.
Interesting. Interesting. Well, I wonder who you're moving to. Can you give us any spoilers?
I think you just have to wait and see.
Oh, that's just evil. You really gonna do that to viewers? Like, come on.
Yeah, you got to build the hype. You got to think of what team is he going to be in.
Fair enough. Well, I appreciate you once again joining for this interview. I appreciate you being in the series and just enjoying it through the hardships and everything. But well, thank you again for doing this, and I'll see you later.
Bye.
Goodbye. Hello guys, we are here with the third interview out of the 5. We have the other Mercedes driver, Ritvik, here. And after Jamie's interview, I have a couple of questions, but we're going to just start off with what happened out there today?
Well, if I'm being honest, today I feel like was one of the best races I had, even though I didn't end up finishing. To start with, the quality wasn't fantastic. I wasn't exactly too pleased with P3, I think it was. I wanted a bit higher. I was very close to Preston in the end, but it is what it is. But I did start on softs, which wasn't ideal. I wanted to start on mediums, but I couldn't get in a hostile lap with the mediums in Q2. So strategy-wise, I was less than optimal. But I think what did it was in the battle with Preston, obviously. That kind of touched my race, and from there I was just racing with the back markers, and then I tried to get in with the hards and try and put a long stint, but Schumacher ended up having troubles with me and ended up breaking my wing, and I had to retire the car at that point because it just wasn't, it wasn't drivable. It could have gone better, but it is what it is.
Well, at least you can say you had one of the best shows of your career so far. At least that's a positive from this race.
Yeah.
So end of season 1, obviously. Season 2, are you returning?
I most definitely am. Yes, me and Jamie will both be returning in season 2, hoping to make much bigger impacts. Both myself as a driver and obviously as a constructor. Yeah, I mean, if anything, I think what happened today before the incident with me and Preston in the wall just goes to show how much of an off season we've had. Obviously, it's gone better towards the end, but I think the way I was just sort of playing it out, letting the two Williams fight it up front, and obviously today was much closer, obviously with the cars all being really competitive. The strategy-wise, still being able to contest for first place, I reckon I would have had that win in the bag had it not been for the incidents that did occur with me and Preston. But it goes to show that both me and Jamie have both sort of improved significantly towards this season, and I think it just means that next season will be all the more competitive.
And of course, I didn't want to bring this up, but you didn't technically win a race. I mean, your AI did, but it was unfortunate you didn't. Are you going into next season with a determination to win?
Oh, you know it. I mean, yeah, you said the AI won, but it is what it is. The AI is not me. Do you know what I mean? So,
Yeah.
but it just shows again today. I reiterate, it shows that I can I can win the race, not easily, but I can win the race. It's just I've had pitfalls. Obviously towards the mid of the season, it was me just sort of leveling off, plateauing. I wasn't doing particularly great at the beginning. There was a few incidents, with safety cars and incidents, people crashing into me that sort of screwed me over, but. Again, as I say, today just proves that next season I will 100% be fighting for top 3 minimum.
Oh, I can't wait to see it, man. I really can't. One last question. I just had an interview with Jamie, and I asked him about him moving teams because there's been a rumor about it, and he said he is, but with you as well. Can you give us any insight that Jamie didn't for where you two will be going next season?
I'd like to leave that up to interpretation. Maybe you'll see it when the season starts. Don't want to give away too much of the information to begin with, but what I will tell you now is, regardless of where we move, we will 100% be competitive, more competitive than we were this season. Next season, I can guarantee you we'll be contesting those high positions.
And I can't wait to see it, man. I'm a bit disappointed you two haven't given away the team, but I guess it gets that hype going to see you two come back and win in your new team, whatever it may be. But thank you so much for joining this interview and the season and stuff. I really do appreciate it, man.
All right, cheers.
All right, see you in a bit. So what I thought was going to be 5 interviews has turned into 4 because the constructors champions themselves and the drivers champion himself, because he's got both for some reason, doesn't make sense, have both wanted to do this interview together, so I'm going to have to deal with them both together. So introducing your constructors champions from Williams themselves, Callum and Preston, and of course Preston, the drivers champion himself.
Indeed.
How did it feel to be
My teammate.
the first season's champions?
It's just better.
Yeah, competition really wasn't on our level.
Wow. I did not see this starting. Okay, you're calling everyone out now.
Yeah, but look, I construct the point gap. I'm sorry, but we didn't even have to turn up for half the Grand Prix. We could have finished after 7. Be there. We still would have got top.
All right. Well, okay. God. How did it?
Consistency unmatched.
How did it feel coming into this, knowing that? Well, you, Preston, had won the drivers' championship already, and you two had won the constructors already. Was this race kind of like, okay, let's just drive?
Yeah, basically. It was just a bit of fun. See what we could do.
I mean, I had a point to prove, and unfortunately, my championship rival, let's say, loves the corners.
So, obviously, well, Callum's using the excuse of Wi-Fi, but Preston, you destroyed both Callum and Jamie once again destroying Callum actually on softs after Sochi. How did it feel to have a repeat?
Oh man, I don't really know what happened. I was trying to defend Callum's sake against Jamie, but then all of a sudden he's just behind. So I had to try and take the win for the Williams team at least.
Yeah, I can defend myself there. I was in P1. I was comfortable. Next minute, my game froze. I was inside of Jamie. I thought it was all over. But unfortunately, because of his 6-second time penalty, he took second place and personally gave it to me. So yeah, 1-2 to finish it. 1-2 to start, 1-2 to finish. Hey, that's why we're the champions.
Fair enough. Okay, so obviously you guys are the winners of season 1. Are you returning to season 2?
We've got points to prove.
Yeah,
We've got to defend our
keep
title.
Exactly.
We're not Nico Rosberg. We've got a title to defend. Williams, but he's still got number 1 to drive, and in hindsight, could be number 2.
Okay. Are you going to move teams, or are you going to stay with the reigning championship teams?
I think it hasn't been disclosed yet. The contract talks are still underway.
Yeah, negotiations still going.
Exactly. It depends.
No one's giving me anything about moving teams today.
Exactly. We've got a bit of the break now for the season, and hey, we just got to see what team gives us the best offer. As we say, we are 1 and 2. Whatever team wants us most, doesn't it?
I mean, fair enough. So obviously you guys don't know, but spoiler, go-karting. We're all going go-karting soon for a video. You know, are you two gonna get Ed 1-2 there again, or are you gonna absolutely flop?
There we go. Here's what it is, isn't it?
Well, we'll have to see what happens come season 2. But well done to both of you.
Thank you very much.
Season.
Yeah, well, hopefully see in season 2, but we'll have this probably about the same time in Abu. You know, this exact interview. Thank you very much.
No problem. See you guys in a bit.
See you later, lad.
See ya. Well, guys, that is the end of the interviews. Thank you all for watching this video and these interviews. What a great season it has been, and thank you all for sticking around. Continue watching and just everything. I really do appreciate it. I hope you guys have enjoyed it. And as these guys have said, we'll be back very soon for season 2. There will be a tiny little break, but we'll be back. Don't you doubt it, guys. See you very, very soon for season 2. See you guys.